Welcome, world. You're now tuned in to Underdog Talk. I'm your host, Eric Jones Jr., the underdog with the heroic heart, and I have conversations with successful underdogs. Today on the show, we have Mr. Clarence Underwood. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm well, sir. How you doing today, sir?
I'm doing good. So we gonna jump right on into it.
Let's get
So
in
you from up north, right?
Right.
You from the region. If y'all don't know, that's not from Indiana. The region is like the 219 area code.
Yeah.
Gary, Michigan City, Maryville, a couple other places. We don't really, we don't mess with them. So how was it? Cause you was born kind of in the 80s.
Yeah, I was born in the 80s.
Yeah. So when Gary was known for being, the most deadliest city, how was it growing up in that era?
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, what was really crazy about that era is it was dangerous to the outside world. Like, yeah, it was dangerous in Gary and stuff like that. But like, a lot of that stuff wasn't random.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, back then, the G was so much better than it is now. Like, all the way down to, bro, you was never bored.
Mm-hmm.
All you had to do was go outside. You on your block outside, you know what I'm saying? Your block, everybody just outside, they kicking, you know what I'm saying? From the old folks to the young folks, everybody outside. Like, it was more respect than Gary back then. I know a lot of people might not understand that, don't get that, but it was a lot more respect going on back then. You know what I'm saying? Back then was when you and your whole neighborhood, from the old folks to the little folks, you know what I'm saying? Old people to the kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't let nobody come in your neighborhood and start no trouble. Yeah. By any means necessary. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? Spaces used to be respected back then. Yeah. It was real different. Now it's, you know what I'm saying, it's ain't no respect. Yeah. Like, having a street law is better than no law.
True.
Yeah.
So, for you, like, did you get caught up in what Gary looked like, or did you have a different, like, upbringing? How was it for you?
For me, it was like, in my life, I got, like, the best of all aspects. Like, I've been in the best of situations, I've been in the worst of situations. So I'm saying, like, coming up in Gary, I didn't come from a poor family or nothing like that. And, like, I was also, you know what I'm saying, like, I grew up in the hood. So all my friends from the hood, we from the hood. We do hood stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, but at the same time, I did a lot of extracurricular activities outside of school with my mom and stuff like that. Yeah. I got started in oration classes when I believe I was like in the 5th or 6th grade. You know what I'm saying? I've been playing instruments since like 4th grade, 3rd grade. I always been doing something different. If it was out there to learn, you know what I'm saying, especially if it was something technical, my mom made sure that I learned it, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it was something about my heritage or something like that, like my dad made sure that I learned it. And I always stayed in sports. So I got to see a whole bunch of different places and different things. I got to see Gary from the inside of Gary, and then I got to see Gary from the outside of Gary. I got to do a lot of traveling with a lot of these things. So, like, I learned at a young age that this, regardless of if it's Gary or not, you got to grow out of where you at. Wherever you started at, you got to grow from that place. You know what I'm saying? So when I see Gary, I see it like, that's home. I love home. Ain't no problem with it, you know what I'm saying? But I can't just be thinking about being successful in Gary.
Yeah. Definitely being from Michigan City, a small town, like, people had them small time dreams, or maybe when somebody from there gets successful, they start hating, or they look at them different. Oh, you ain't supposed to leave. Yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
You're supposed to leave. Like, the goal isn't to stay there, but you're not obligated to come back. But if you grew up there and you knew the struggle of the area, if you can, you're supposed to go back and help.
Because what you are obligated to do, you are, with whatever your gift is, you're obligated to help people that don't know how to use their gift or don't know that they have. You're obligated to use your gift to help people. You know what I'm saying? Like, because That's how you came into knowing how to use your gift and what it is. Somebody that was obligated, once they saw that you know what I'm saying? Like, it's my job to teach you once I see that you know. Because I can't let you go out here and be doing it wrong, no way.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro, that is a hammer, and you got some screws.
Yeah.
You need a screwdriver over here. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because he like, yeah, but bro, I put all the nails in, look at it. All right, at some point in time, guess what?
You're going to need that screwdriver.
You're going to need that screwdriver. You know what I'm saying? Right, it's like that. You know, so you are obligated to, whatever you obligate yourself to for yourself, whatever you wake up in the morning and say that you're going to do for yourself, how great you're going to be for yourself, you're obligated to be there for other people.
That's definitely true. I think sometimes people don't understand, though, looking from the other person or the other people's aspect, like, just because somebody got it don't mean they got to do it in the way you want to, because you're not even in that position to do it, but you telling them what they should do. It's like, it's like, oh, well, you got X amount of dollars, why you can't just give it? No, I'm not about to give you my money that I earn, but we gonna throw a function where we can gain some money. I'm gonna, donate, but I ain't about to donate the whole thing. But sometimes people expect you to do stuff because they think of it, but they can't do it. I never understood that. Like, how can you tell me to do something you can't do?
And so look, so here we go, man, and being proactive on the situations. That's why I take the approach that I take, because in all of the things that I'm doing, I'm making sure that after I got certified to do it myself, now I'm going back for instructor training. So even for them people that say, hey man, I don't know how to, or just it creates an opportunity. Because now I make some resources close to some of the resources I have. We don't know anybody else in the city of Indianapolis that probably have some of the resources. So I'm the closest person to you with certain resources. And then I can make those resources available to you so that you can go make some money with them. You know what I'm saying? So now I put it on, it's a whole total, and giving back, because I understand when people also be like, man, you know what I'm saying, get as much money or something like that, because this is what they have a vision of what they could do, what they would do. But you can't worry about their vision, because this is your plan, and then working your plan, number one thing I learned about working my plan is to make sure that I could give my plan to other people. See, a lot of people, like, this is what I was actually going to do my live on today, because I've been talking about peers over friends. You know what I'm saying? Because, see, say you gave somebody the money. Ooh, all right, you gave it to them. See, friends, a friend will show you I'm here. That's just like you giving them the money. I'm here, you know what I'm saying? See, but your friends, they not like your peers, because your peers going to say, this is how you get there. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? You have to be proactive in understanding everything that's going on, and you should always be looking to implement the things that you know and give them to the next person, as many people as you can. Especially like the things that we're coming across, man, like just building a path to get very great wealth from using your brain. Why isn't that an aspiring career out here? Like, if you could be a rapper, you could be a speaker. See, but ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying, they chasing them false dreams where, bro, you know just like I know, as long as they put the time to it, they can make that happen.
What you was just saying, peers over friends, and it's like, to make it even more simpler, you get more successful off strangers than your friends and your family, because there's people out there that's going to support you just because they like what you got out. They don't know you from nowhere. They like your product, and then they might, follow your story, and they might like you as a person from social media. But those people that's close to you, oh, I ain't going to support them. They'll go buy from everybody else but you. And you be like, dang, you don't even got to worry about it, because the right people going to come for you. You got to understand, everybody got an audience. Maybe your friends ain't your audience. Even though y'all grew up, y'all dress alike, y'all do everything similar, they might not be your audience. So you got to understand that your peers are going to get you together rather than your friends going to get you together, because those peers are out there to help you. When you think about being around millionaires or billionaires, you think I ain't going to take, hey, I got an extra $6 million by doing this. Oh, okay, bet, thanks. Hey, if you put your stock in such and such, you'll add a couple That's what they doing. You sharing information. Like you sharing information. Like it's ironic that the information that I know, but you took it and you actually, you did something with it. You got certified. Now you can come back and help. So I'm kind of ahead of the game of some people because I already know this now. It's like you said, growing up, a speaker,
right.
They coming in corny with the suit on, trying to tell you some stuff they read out of a book. You like, all right. Or it's somebody from church and they reading you a scripture and they trying to Bible you to death. You like, man, no. I come in just like this. I can't wear this particular shirt to school, but I'm coming with the hat. I'm coming with a shirt, and I'm gonna speak to the kids because they're like, "Oh, okay, he cool. He dressed down.
Right.
Oh, okay, he got some nice kicks on. Oh, okay, let me hear what he got to say." And it's more so be yourself. But that's how you gonna relate to people.
That's how you relate to them. Hey, bro, I look like this because I be at work. I know people be looking like, man, he always got this. Because I be at work. I just got off work, but for dedicating myself to what it is that I said that I love, I'm gonna make that time. I'm gonna guarantee this time. Cause that's the only way that I'm gonna be successful with doing anything. I don't care if it is just getting up going to work every day. If I don't guarantee my time, if I don't guarantee that I'm gonna do this, if I don't make it regular, schedule every day, there's no question about it, I'm not gonna be successful with it. Mm-hmm. So if you gotta see me while I'm, at work, in my work truck or something like that, I ain't tripping. Because I gotta be consistent. You know what I'm saying? Like, and to speak on what you said about they showing each other how to do it. See, within our culture, you know what I'm saying? When I say our culture, like specifically the black culture, man, like because of the condition that people have.
Mm-hmm.
So when you get something, and it really be little somethings, but you know what I'm saying? People take those little somethings, but they ain't had nothing, so it's a big something. So when they get that big something, you know what I'm saying, black people usually hoard what they got and hide the way, you know what I'm saying? See, and they come back, black people good for giving you some money though. They is good for giving you some money.
But to show you how to actually do it.
You know what I'm saying? Right, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, other cultures, they even if you just look at the gas stations, bro, they literally show them, even if there's nothing else but this is how you get here. This is how a business is ran. This is how you make money over here. Yep. This is the system. This is exactly how you do it. Yep. This is how you guarantee your lifestyle to be a certain way.
Yep.
And then you bring somebody else.
Yep. They start off at like 14, 15. You see the young boy. He start off there. Then you see him within a couple years. He's running it. And then the next one. And then they passing it along. So that definitely... I like what you said, though. As our culture, we're hoarders. We hoarding information from each other. It's like, why hoard the information? I want you to be rich just like I want to be rich. I want your kids to be wealthy like I want mine. Like everybody eats, like off Paid in Full. Everybody eats.
See, now this is where it is grapes across cultures. You know what I'm saying? I know that there are people that are against any type of separation, but there's a part in every culture that the culture must separate, even if it's for a brief moment.
Mm-hmm.
You at home with your family.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's just when you go to sleep. Did y'all cultures not separate? You had to get a feel of your own culture. Your culture had to go in there and you had to get not off sleep on somebody else's culture in the house. Yeah. But when your sleep time was good for your culture, you had to get it. When your eat time, you know what I'm saying, was good for your culture, you had to get it. Mm-hmm. Sometimes the whole culture in your house was eating. It's feed time for them and it wasn't eat time for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, every culture should have to have separation in them, and where cultures should, you know what I'm saying, like, integrate with each other, is on a peer level. And when I say peer level, because your peers ain't even got to be your friends. Sometimes some of your enemies will make your greatest peers, because y'all really got the same goal. Y'all trying to get the same thing. Y'all after the same thing. That's why that's your enemy. Because, you know what I'm saying, they see what you doing and you can't beat me. I can't let you beat me. So this is where the competition come from.
But if you put your mind together, that's where y'all be able to take over. Yeah. And it ain't even where you and your spirit is the enemy to that person. It's they the enemy to you because how they feel about you. Because you ain't in competition with nobody but yourself.
Nobody but yourself.
All you got to do is get better than you got to be better than yesterday. Every single day, be better than the day before, and then you'll be able to win. But it's just like, so me and you say we in a race, We the only black people in the race, and we in the finals. We both want to win, but it's like, all right, hey, long as one of us win.
Long as one of us
Long
win.
as one of us win. So whatever you got to do, however we had to train to get there, we training together. Long as one of us win. Because you might be first, I might be second. That means we got the gold and we got the silver, and somebody else got that little third place.
Right, but as long as one of us
One of us win.
Because if one of us win, that means we done opened the door for the next one to win.
Exactly.
Because, right, you know what I'm saying? And that's how it's really supposed to be. That's why I say, you know what I'm saying, where you supposed to integrate cultures, it's actually because you become a part of your own peer culture.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and on every level, just like a race. There's certain people that want to see you win individually. So this is where y'all culture come together, because this is your group of peers. And they ain't telling you about nothing else but how to correct your running. They focus you on you staying focused. That's what you want. Mm-hmm. See, when you get with your group of peers, you know what I'm saying, then that's when you with the people that, with a peer group, regardless of the situation, regardless of what y'all do together. All peers should bring their opportunities back to the table. And they should share them with their peers. You should get the opportunities, be successful with the opportunity, and then make that same opportunity available to the peers in the group. And everybody in the group should do this. So think about if we just had a peer group of 10 speakers. Mm-hmm. If we had a peer group of 10 weed men, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
And they all brought back their 10 opportunities to the table.
We all gonna eat by the end of the month.
Right, we all eat.
It's like what E.T. say: winners win and losers lose. When you get around your peers that's winning, they gonna make you a winner. When you're around, and not just call anybody you around losers, but in the aspect of people thinking average because you grew up from somewhere. Because that's how we grew up, or that's how it's supposed to be. No, it ain't how it's supposed to be. You gotta expose yourself to new stuff. When you losing and you get around winners, the world look different.
It look different.
Like KD, he was kind of winning, but he wasn't winning. He got to the Warriors. He like, oh my goodness, basketball is totally different over here. And then he became a winner, and now he taking his winning culture somewhere else. So you win, you cool with your bros, and then you take that winning culture somewhere else, and now everybody winning because you were able to say, I don't know how to win. I need to go over here and ask Steph and Clay and Draymond and them how to win. And people don't want to do that. You don't want to ask for help.
Right.
We like the culture we in. It's like, you don't want to ask for help. And sometimes you don't want to ask for help because most of the time people don't want to give you help. But you got to get around the right people.
You got to get around the right people.
You got to get in the right communities.
Like you can't be looking for help. You can't be looking for help trying to play basketball and you kicking it with the drug dealers. They about to deal drugs. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? They might stop and play basketball every now and then, but they're not about to be serious about playing basketball. You know what I'm saying? You might want to be at the court all day. They about to stop. You know what I'm saying? They sell drugs until their phone ring.
Yeah.
You trying to be there till your phone ring. You get what I'm saying? For that basketball. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got a different cause, y'all. But even in that, they still your peers, because I'm quite sure y'all still both all got the same idea. I got to get this bread.
Yeah.
So now y'all peers on the level of, you know what I'm saying, bro, I ain't gonna let you be broke. Get up, go to work. Even if I don't work like you work, hey, man, I'm gonna help you get to work. Somebody, see, your peers, your group of peers are good for any and everything that you do in life. Like, your peers are your natural resources. Like, real shit. Because if you got a group of peers in everything that you do, you can always get whatever it is you have to accomplish one way or another. Even if the accomplishment was successfully rescheduling before the time came. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being late.
Yep. I'm going to give you a short story about that. So, I worked at this other school, and this lady, she a Haitian lady. So, you know, our cultures kind of match up, kind of don't. She invited me to a church. All-white church. Going to the church, end up going to this budget workshop, end up meeting this dude, white guy, and he helped me out. He put me through Dave Ramsey's little program, and now he's my financial coach. But from the culture we're at, or from where I'm from, me and this older white man ain't supposed to be talking to each other. He ain't supposed to be giving me information on how to budget, how to make sure I'm saving for this and put my money and tracking my money and all that different stuff. And it ain't just money. Hey, you got any issues? You want to talk? He's
Right.
married. He got kids. So it's like when you go out and you expose yourself to new peers, they gonna help you. You never know what they look like. You never know who they are. And as long as you out there and you trying to do better, you gonna get the right people around you. You just gotta be open to somebody giving you information.
Right. Hey, look, because you want to know who are the best peers to actually have. It's great to have those peers that are in the positions where they can put you in position.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, but the best peers to really have are the peers that know information. They have information, know certain information, but they're looking for the same way to get in the door just like you. Because that means, you know what I'm saying, they thirsty looking for it just like you. And along every step of the way, they get to work it just like you. Versus somebody telling you, hey, I did this and this and this and this. You know what I'm saying? They can, in real time, hey, this is what you got to do. You can tell them in real time, hey, this is what you got to do.
Yep.
Y'all actually both have the same focus because y'all in the same area and selling at the same time.
Yep. Or sometimes, though, you got to get somebody that's a little further because they not going to give you the money. They're going to give you some information. The information that they use to get from point A to point B. One of my mentors, he flew here from Atlanta. We talked. I was going through some stuff. He said, you need to do this, 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 and that. I did all them things. Everything changed and life got better. It wasn't, oh, here go the money. Because sometimes somebody could give you the money, you don't know what to do with it.
You don't know what to do with it. You
know
what I'm saying?
If they give you the steps, you like, okay, I got to do these. Let me just do these steps because ain't nothing else working. Ain't shit else working. So let me try these out. Oh, wow.
Right.
Oh,
this
works.
The number one thing I realized doing this is that before you get the money that you and even when you get the money that you're looking for doing this, you know what I'm saying, like to where you could just give somebody the money, bro, a lot of your time you're gonna spend your own money doing this.
Yeah.
Like you really gonna spend a lot of your own money paying to help people, to go help people. Literally, like you say, motherfuckers will pull up on you. Let me pull up on you real quick. You cool?
Yeah.
Right, like this is one of them things if and I'm not saying that spending money dictates how good of a person you are doing this. But if you're not spending your money doing this, you're not doing something right.
Yeah.
You ain't doing something right. You're not in it for the right reason or something. It's something.
And what it is, you don't get successful until you spend money on yourself. Because you can't not spend money on yourself and expect people to buy your product. If you don't put in, and sometimes it ain't money, it's the time. If you don't put in the time, why would somebody buy your product? Right. Why would somebody invest in you doing whatever you doing? How do you think Steph Curry ain't just, okay, his daddy can shoot. He didn't just wake up and become the greatest shooter. Right. He had to put in the time and the effort. That's why his contract is the way it is. That's why he could go anywhere he want, probably for free, because he's put in the time and the effort. And that's what people don't understand. You got to put the time, effort, and money into yourself.
Right. I didn't just wake up like this. Like, I've been going to classes and stuff, like I told you, since I was little. Down to in my adult life, man, like, these certifications and stuff I got, people don't understand, bro. I spent bands, you know what I'm saying? Double-digit bands.
Yeah, I know.
I done spent double-digit bands to know this stuff.
Yeah.
To be able to teach you and help you with this stuff. Like, before I was even able to make a penny off of it. Yeah.
But when the return on that investment come, you're gonna be like, damn, it was worth it. It ain't, you know, sometimes it might not come right away. But when it do come, because it's gonna come, because when you put in money like that, you gonna make sure you know A to Z.
Yes.
Like when you get stuff for free, you like, okay. But when you spend your money, it don't matter really how much. But when you spending money and it affects maybe whatever you got going on, you gonna pay attention. You gonna put the effort in. You gonna, okay, let me do this. Let me answer the questions. Because sometimes you'll read something that has some questions. Like, oh, okay, them questions cool. Let me go to the next. No, answer them questions. There's certain stuff that you have to do. And that's where you get around peers that'll tell you this stuff. Like, we're peers. We're like, we met. We had conversation. Okay, we're helping each other out in conversation. That's the title. peers over friends. Like
Peers over
I don't mean to
friends.
take it what you
Yeah,
was gonna
man,
talk
it's
about.
peers over friends 22, all 22.
Yeah, because as you can see,
Makes a lot of sense, don't it?
As you can see, we peers, we helping each other out. We speaking. We speak the same language, but he know a little more knowledge on certain areas than I do. I might know a little more knowledge in certain areas, and we come together. Boom, we built something.
Build something, hey, because I said I was gonna make sure that I made mention of this, because manifestation is real. Didn't I tell you about 6 months ago that I was gonna do this? That I was gonna do this. This by the time 2022 get here, it'll be set up.
Yeah.
Like this is not no strange happening, and then this ain't no coincidence or nothing like that. Like he could tell you. I told him I was gonna do this. Manifestation is real. You have to stay focused. Manifesting is simpler than what everybody think it is. It's not, you know what I'm saying, all that little spooky stuff everybody think it is, but it's real. Yeah. It's definitely real, especially when somebody else can attest to it. And he ain't the only person that can tell you, I said I was going to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, look, this is the thing. You said, all right, you know, I'm going to be doing this. I could have been like, okay, and just sitting there waiting. No, I've been doing my thing, working. Now we doing the podcast, the interview. Like, and now we going to start working, and things going to happen because you spoke it, and I'm like, okay, let me keep working. I'm checking on your stuff. I'm seeing, okay, he's still on. Okay, I see he posted this. Okay, he's still on it. Like, cause we haven't talked. Like, you don't gotta talk to people. You see what people doing.
Yes.
You see the work that people putting in. Oh, okay, I see him post. Oh, okay, I see what he's doing. And then you check up on each other. All right, you good? You need something? Blah blah blah.
Right.
Just like that's how you supposed to do it. And sometimes people don't understand that. Like with friends. Oh, I gotta talk to you every day. We gotta do this. No, I'm busy.
Right, just, and know that the time is coming. You know what I'm saying? Because one of the specific things I told you, I said, as long as everybody know what they're supposed to know and learn what they're supposed to learn, I'm gonna build a platform. You just gotta get on it and eat.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, which means that and y'all being my group of peers, you have to keep doing what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to keep growing because it's gonna come a point in time where we gonna make people want to see you. And then you gonna make them want to see somebody else.
Yep.
That is the most simplest thing that is missing from everywhere. But it's because of where everybody's brains at, bro.
Yep.
The world's so messed up literally because of the things that people are taking in. You know what I'm saying? These conversations go many different ways, man, all the way down to like the stupid trans fats you put in your body from eating certain types of snacks and stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever you put in your body take that on and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's messed up out here. A lot of people ain't in tune with themselves. So yeah, when people get something, they selfish with it.
Yep.
But we gotta unfold it, get it to other people. Because even in people that aren't taking it from the perspective that we're taking it, us being successful still creates a whole bunch of jobs.
Yeah.
And we both know that the platform that is here, it's already a working model, like between many different teams, and it doesn't take. We are not limited, and nobody else is limited when others venture out in this industry. Yeah, it actually multiplies it more, makes it more fruitful
because you meet more people, you get around more resources. That's how, like, if you like. Because you know certain people, because you within ET and them, so you know when you see people on Instagram and stuff, like I know certain people and I see how they went from down and now they at the top, and then now they helping people and they people helping people, and everybody, a lot of people work together that are on Instagram that are of color, that like a lot of people behind the scenes, because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to make sure that you help other people out. And now it's 2022. We can create our own platform.
Create your own platform.
It don't matter if it's an app. It don't matter if it's like if you want to build like a Netflix. You can do all that. You just got to put in the work. Now it's no reason for us not to be able to work together instead of going to certain companies. Now you can go to somebody else's company that's of color. Like, people look at Tyler Perry all crazy, but he got his own table. He got his own. He ain't on nobody else's table. He got his own table. You might not like his work. Kevin Hart, you might not like his work.
But they
got their own table. My man is eating everywhere. He on all the commercials, because you gotta. One thing you have to do is have that one thing, like, and that's where you get around your peers, and your peers like, hey man, I see you doing 30 different things, bro. You good at this. Do that. Stick to that.
Right. Stick to that.
And then when you're around the right peers, they're gonna be like, hey, I know such and such. He do this. Go to him. Tell him I sent you. They're gonna be able to help you and get that structure of whatever that one thing is to get you good. Then that's when you jump into different things and you meeting new people because your money different.
Right.
Like you.
But your life's supposed to be like that anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's why. That's one of the reasons that I don't have a problem with creating a platform for other people to get on, because I know that a portion of my strength is for other people. You know what I'm saying? Even though say like you got that 100% energy box. All that 100% ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? Some of that energy is for other people. So I know that for me to be successful in the capacity I want to be successful, I can't answer phones all day. I can't personally respond to emails all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like the everything that I'm doing right now, I can't be doing all of it. Somebody else has to do it. You know what I'm saying? So you should be looking for somebody, like you say, where's your peer let you know, hey man, you good at this, do this. You should be good enough of your own peer to know, hey, this is the thing I'm good at. I'm just doing these other things because it's required for this.
Yeah.
But I got to be able to delegate these out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, know how to be having them burger contests and stuff like that with the big burgers. Hey, if you could get everybody just to take a slice, y'all can eat it in 1 second. But just you by yourself? Right.
And that's where you got to be man or woman enough to know, I ain't good in this and I need a peer. Because sometimes you want to hire your friends and your family, and that don't work out because they don't have the same passion that you got for whatever it is. You get somebody, you get a young person in school and they're a graphic designer, and you know the graphic designer game because you've been doing it on your own. You get them in, they ain't really looking to get paid, but they looking to work. Now they help you build your brand. Now you able to pay them. They ain't even got to go back to school or whatever the case. Now they building their own graphic design, whatever it is, because you took a chance on them and they took a chance on you just by being in the right room or, you know, in the right information.
Your position should always come with positions for other people. Because in your position, one of the ways that you secure your position, be successful, you're going to get some shirts made. So, you know, you ain't got time to make the shirts. You need shirts right now. You ain't got the equipment. So, that means somebody else got to be in position with the shirts. You know what I'm saying? Boom. You want some flyers made. You ain't got the printers for the type of flyers and posters you want. So, that's somebody else. When you get down to what it is that you have to do for yourself to be successful, one of the best things that you can also do is get with a group of peers.
Yes, and that's how you become a team.
Right, that's how y'all become a team. Because now, you know what I'm saying, this isn't the you come do me favors, I do you favors. The favor is I'll give you the discount because we're part of the same team. Just like a company discount. We're peers. I'll give you the peer discount. But other than that, we all gonna pay for each other's services. It's a lot of times I'm more than likely gonna pay you for your full service without the peer discount.
Yep.
The only time I really might use the peer discount, you know, I got somebody new, and so I'm gonna pay for their service because maybe it'll bring you some more service through them.
Yep.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we all supposed to eat, man, and you're supposed to make sure that you're keeping your money in your circle that way. Yep. See, like, that's also a issue that nobody's really speaking on right now. Everybody's talking about circulate the dollars back in the black neighborhood. Black dollars need to be circulated back to the black businesses in almost its totality. Like I say, all these resources you need for your business, there's a black-owned business out there that provides that resource.
Yeah.
Even if it's for your energy, you know what I'm saying? That's going deep into it. There's some black company out there that knows how to install solar panels and hook it up so you can use that energy.
Yeah.
See, like, we, best way I can put it, promotion of black dollars back into the black neighborhood is being promoted as consumers, not producers. See, we need to circulate these black dollars back into black neighborhoods as producers, consuming to produce when we are consuming.
Because when you got that consumer, that's where, as black businesses, we act average. We got bad customer service. We got bad whatever the case because we're consumers. We're not thinking as producers. We like, oh, we just trying to get by. We just doing this to do it, or I'm just trying to chase the dollar. When you actually doing something that if there wasn't a dollar, you still would do it, you're going to be different. Your passion going to be different. You going to, you know, so that's when you're a producer. Because if I go to a school and speak, they not paying me, but say I got some shirts they like, well, we can buy the shirts, but we can't pay you to speak. I got money out of it. They got, you know, we both added value because I'm doing something that I would love to do. When you do that, you're producing. That's how money gets to you.
Right.
When you chase the dollar, you're a consumer, and that's when you have average. Oh, I'm gonna open this business. Oh, this business closed. I'm gonna open this business. Or I'm gonna do this. But when you actually a business, you got an LLC. You got your license that you need for whatever it is. You're actually doing business. You're actually a business. Things happen for you. But when you got that hood mentality, I got a business, but it ain't legit. No, you like one thing I heard on a podcast is like you don't want a refund check when it comes to taxes. That means you ain't making no money. And I told myself this is the last year that I'm gonna get that refund check because I don't want to be where I ain't got no money. I want to be in a different tax bracket. Right. And I'm speaking that now, and I'm saying that on here because a year from now I could come back and be like, hey, I ain't got no refund this year.
Right, I'm in a different tax bracket.
Yeah, and that's where the consumer and back to the consumer and the producer. That's where it's at. Is because people. It's like when we grew up, we seen a lot of drug dealers or like maybe people that had hustlers. Yeah, we didn't see no businessmen. So, you know, we know how to hustle. I'm sure we know how to hustle. Anything you put in front of us, we know how to hustle. But it's a difference when you know how to have a business and then hustle. It's a big,
you know what I'm saying?
It's a big difference.
Because you have to learn how to switch gears on the hustle. Because hustle is hustle. And if you can hustle on the streets, you can most definitely hustle a product that is more guaranteed. Yeah. Because any product that you have in the streets, it's not always guaranteed to be A1. Mm-hmm. See, but especially when you are your business, you can always guarantee that to be A1. You know what I'm saying? Like, your hustle should be of you.
Yep.
But when you come from certain places, it's not a lot of, what are you going to hustle there?
Yeah.
What are you going to hustle? What you going to hustle? What is good for you here? What you really going to do? It's 25 chicken spot, you know what I'm saying? It's 110 gas station. You know, it's like it's car washes on every other corner.
Yep.
What you gonna do?
Yep.
And that's where the confusion come in, because what everybody gonna do when they ain't got nothing else to do?
Yep.
They gonna hustle on that street some type of way. Even if they become the peanut man or the instant man.
They hustling.
But when you out there hustling like that, you make yourself a product of the society. Meaning you ain't got to have nothing to do with anything negative going on, but you outside in these streets all day, literally in the streets all day to make this living. Anything can happen to you.
Yep. It's like somebody selling T-shirts. You just selling T-shirts, but you sell them in the hood because you know people gonna buy it. They gonna have the cash on them. But you at the corner store and some stuff happen. Oh, you on camera? Oh, what? Hold on, I'm just selling because you don't want to put yourself. But that's when you have peers to help you figure out what it is that you can hustle. So it's like we speakers. Not necessarily who we are, but we speak. Mm-hmm. You don't hear too many of them from where we from. Right. You ain't going in, oh, I want to be a speaker. And it's not to say that when kids see us, they want to speak, but they might want to inspire somebody. They might want to be able to talk to their friends different, or their mindset is different. Like, not saying everybody want to be, but when you see an ET or Inky or even us, you might be like, oh, I want to speak. I want to do that. I want to go help people. And that's a difference than, oh, I want to be a rapper. Because, to be honest, you making a bag when you speak.
You making a bag when you speak.
You gotta know how to do it. you gotta know what to do with it.
But you getting the bag when you speak though.
Listen, because ET, he getting the bag. He don't, and then he so on it right now. He like, Nah, I don't even want to go. They could offer him something crazy.
Right.
he like, hey, Didi, what you want to do?
Right. We gonna turn this.
Hey, she said, nah, we gonna,
Right.
And that's where you get to. You think like LeBron, whatever contract he want, he get.
Right.
They up. What did you just offer me?
Like that's what is so great about this. Like, there's something else that I learned. You don't have to be out here being flashy, but you do have to show some fruits of your labor.
Yeah.
See, so even in me showing fruits of my labor, once people get off into the stuff that I'm into, like you off into it, you already know the price tags on stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's the fruits of my labor. But I'm not being flashy.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, that's what a lot of people. That's what they really understand. Dang, you know what I'm saying? So. You mean to tell me y'all getting paid to do this? And y'all get paid this much? Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's really something I like to do, so I certified myself in it because I'm going to do it anyway.
Exactly.
And then they like, oh, for real, you getting paid this much? Bro, if people saw these contracts, you know what I'm saying, and the prices that's on some of these contracts.
But then it's going to be people from where we from or that kind of like they got the still kind of average mindset, but they in between. They're going to be like, dang, he charging that much? But it's about the time and effort you put in. It ain't
right.
Like, it's... You able to teach something now in probably an hour, maybe 30 minutes, depending on what it is. You can stretch it or whatever. But before, you might have been able to teach it in 2-3 hours because you didn't know how to structure it, you know what to do. And it's because you put the time and effort in. Now you can charge what you want. People don't understand that. That's why people charge what they charge, because that's what they worth.
I'm charging the minimum for, you know what I'm saying, and... You know, some people still looking at it like, what? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And this really the minimum. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really have clients. I just haven't been sharing none of the stuff. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But bro, I really got clients that's telling me that I done solved problems that they physically had since they were teenagers. You know what I'm saying? And they in their 30s and 40s and stuff like that. Like that they've went to doctors but having a conversation with me, I'll never change.
And that's that's so different because you ain't go like that's why people peers. You never know who you gonna have a conversation with. You never judge anybody off of how they look, where they from. It could be a homeless person. You might walk past them. They could tell you something that changed your life just from one little thing. They out of it. They ain't got no money. They asking you for a couple dollars, but they told you something. You like, dang, I ain't never looked at it, and it changed you. You never know who you gonna run into to help you, and that's where you got to be open to having peers. Like, cause sometimes people will look at me like, I'm just the same as you. You talk to me, I'm guarantee you gonna get some type of information. You gonna take something away that you be like, dang, I ain't never think of it like that, or whatever the case may be.
So I'm about to tell you something that you might probably never take this way. Take their money. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Take their money.
Yeah.
You wanna know why I say take their money? Cause you know just like I know. You are actually out here to help anybody that will put in the time and the effort. And when you put all them free things out there, they don't want to use them.
Yeah.
But when they see that you start getting finances from them, that's when everybody want a discount. Or, hey, you still got that free service at the woo? Take their money. Because that help people learn too. Take their money. They not going to, when you giving it to them for free, they don't want to eat. You know what I'm saying? Or that's when they prefer to, you can be given the same information free. But they'd rather go over here and pay the person that they don't know because they saw him on TV. He want a band for him to tell it to him.
Mm-hmm. That's so true because I know some people that that went off of a name and then buddy was scamming folks and doing all the type of wrong. And it's like, you can't go off a name. You got to actually get to know the person, or you got to research the person.
Yeah, research the person.
Like, you can't just, like, I'm not going to just have anybody on my podcast. I'm not just going to be on anybody's podcast. Like, I'm not going to go just speak somewhere because they like, oh, I got this amount of money. No, it's like, you got to make sure it lines up with your core values. But
indeed,
a lot of the time, people don't know these things because they hanging out with their friends.
They hanging out with their friends, right? You know what I'm saying? It's that's why you're supposed to choose your peers over your friends, because you should spend more time in your life being successful than you should having fun. When it comes not even just successful, you should spend more time in your life being progressive, even if it is just to having fun. You know what I'm saying? Even if you do just want to be the person, want to have fun all the time, you want to party all the time, like Eddie Murphy say, you know what I'm saying? Eventually you're going to get tired of the same old party. Mm-hmm. So you should be progressing to get to the next party and the better party after that. See, because if you're really about the party life or whatever life you're about, you got to get more money because you need a better outfit. The next time you go, it's going to be higher level of people. You're moving up in different levels of society. You need money for drinks, and as the parties you get better and better, the more expensive the drinks. You know what I'm saying? Then the different types of parties, the different type of attires you have, and even just, you know what I'm saying, the party it's really not a party. It's a fundraiser with the $2,500 play parties. Because if you're going to do whatever you're doing, you got to be progressive with it.
But look at what you just told me. Take their money. If you
money.
Partying, make money off of partying. If that's what you want to do, but people don't do that.
Right.
They just go, you giving them money every week.
Just getting them money every
and
week.
They seeing you, they know you, everything. You ain't doing it because your friends want to turn up. But then you might have a conversation with maybe the owner because they know you. And then he like, well, hey, you know, since you in here and I see you have a big crowd, you want to promote, boom, now you making money off of it. But because you just want to go out and kick it with your friends, you're not having that conversation with somebody at the bar or somebody in there because you want to party too much, you're not getting nowhere.
Right.
So you're not progressing.
If you're going to party smart. Like you say, man, if you're going to drink liquor like that, like especially in TikTok, you're going to drink liquor like that, try and get you a deal, you know what I'm saying? Get an endorsement for whatever liquor you drink. It's possible. You want to go to the club, try and get an endorsement from that club. Or, you know, like, instead of spending your money just to go out and go party, spend your money to go to certain places and party where you can go and sit down and you can network while you're in that party. Seeing then these are resources that you bring back. So even if you didn't make no money at that party, now you can come back, money. Right? Yeah, I made some money because I just got through networking. So, and when you spend your money if you're gonna party smart, and you put yourself in environments where there is knowledge and success.
Exactly.
You guaranteed.
Now look, you put yourself in that right conversation. Now you got your own place. Now you got your own club. You can throw the parties how you want to throw them. How you want to do whatever. And people don't. It's the conversations that you have with people that don't look like you. That might not even be. They could be where you from, but it's just about having a conversation with somebody outside of your friends. Because your day one's not always gonna go with you. Your mom, your sister, your brothers, they not always gonna go with you.
Right.
You gotta get around people that's gonna be for your future and not holding on to people from your past.
But see, your day ones, those are the people that y'all learn how to surviving, because y'all was growing up, so y'all experienced, you know what I'm saying, your day ones, them your dogs, you know what I'm saying, they not for business.
Yeah.
Some on mama, you know what I'm saying, they not, because with your day ones, y'all went through different stuffs in life, even though y'all was going through the same thing in life, you know what I'm saying, your day ones, that's where you learned how to be loyal. See, your mom, your sister, your brothers, you know what I'm saying, your siblings, your father. See, that's your family of peers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got the same goal of being a family. Even if your other family members are businessmen. If the family business isn't running the family business, then they'll still out your group of peers. So yes, in order for you to be successful, you're going to come to a group of people that are fresh in your life.
Yep.
Majority of them are going to be fresh. Because they're trying to go the same place that you're going. Because y'all have a different reason for coagulating with one another. So now, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why when most people are successful, they share with their family. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot of... You can't just take your brother to the NBA if you get to the NBA.
No.
See, but that doesn't mean that your brother isn't the fantastic car salesman on his own. And then that doesn't mean that y'all little sister, you know what I'm saying, that she's not a congresswoman somewhere.
Yeah. You helped them in the area.
Right, but everybody know I can't take you with me in all the areas that I go. So 9 times out of 10, your family will be there to share your wealth with you. But majority of your family is not gonna be able to build it with you.
Cause look, it's like you said with the day ones. They was with you to survive, but y'all ain't learn how to thrive together. So if you
Right.
can't thrive together, you ain't gonna go nowhere. But it's just like if you say I make it to the NBA, you my brother. Be like, oh, I'm coming with you. What value are you adding? What are you gonna do if I'm giving you money? What are you gonna do to help me to
Right.
so I ain't gotta pay somebody else?
Right.
It could be the smallest thing.
It ain't even so you ain't gotta pay nobody else, bro. Like you're securing your future.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do to secure your future?
Yeah.
What you gonna do? Because if I did what I had to do here to get paid to speak,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? This is what I did to secure my future. You know what I'm saying? I had to use these resources to secure it. I'm one of the resources. What are you going to do to secure that you get it? Because that's the only way I'm going to keep securing my future.
Yeah.
Somebody has to do this.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the best way to be selfish is you got to be selfish. And I'm not talking about harm nobody, take nobody's stuff. But if you don't take care of you first, and if the people around you, like, man, I'm telling you, if I was in Alaska right now and I called you and I said, hey, bro, I need you to come out here. It's about to be this speaking event and man, it's about to be this. I expect you to say, you getting me a plane ticket? You take care of where I stay? Or you paying me how much I get paid?
Yeah.
If you ain't saying that to me, I'm really going to rethink, like, hold up.
Yeah.
Because that means your mind ain't in the right place.
Yep. Cause, and then it's like, I could be on the other end like, hold on, he asked me, is he expecting me to, let me check my, no, it's, hey, so how we doing this? Am I getting paid or, yeah.
Right.
And that's how it's supposed to be.
That's how it's supposed to be.
And no, and it ain't, oh, that's my bro. I know I'm good. I ain't even got to ask. Cause I definitely have I've lost good relationships with peers off of friendship mentality.
Right, I did that. Right,
and like with people, I'll tell you off camera, like with people that like
right.
I messed it up, and it was like, and I sat there and I had to learn from the lesson. They didn't like do nothing. They told me, they said whatever, and they just left it alone and just stopped, the relationship. And I sat there and I had to learn,
right.
And I was like, I didn't speak up for one, and I assumed because of how me and my people was doing it, but they're my peers, they're not my people like that.
Right.
So they operate a different way, and I didn't operate that way because I wasn't there yet.
Right.
And I had to learn that, and I was like,
right.
And sometimes you have that friendship mentality, or you too loyal to how things used to be or how things are normally going, but then it's a
right,
difference.
Because even when you were in college, you know what I'm saying? Even when you were in high school or college, at one point in time, those were your peers. See, but now in this age, those are your friends. Y'all not going to school together every day. Y'all not sitting down in class every day. Y'all not sitting down eating lunch with each other every day. Y'all not pulling 8 hours or better a day with each other every day. See, then they was your peers.
Yeah.
Like you say, then now they're elevated. So now they ain't your peers no more. Those are your friends.
Yeah.
And we have to be cognizant of these transitions. You know what I'm saying, man? Like, be the fuck selfish. Please understand what I'm saying. But don't do it at nobody else's expense. You gotta pay you. You have to pay you. The best way you can pay you is by paying it forward. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I tell somebody that I need them to do something, hey, this what I literally pull people in on my opportunities, and you don't have to guess what it is that has gonna be taken care of. I tell you, like straight up and down, the woo woo, when it's gonna be, and I'm asking you to do it. I got it. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna take care of it. Just let me do what I gotta do.
Yep.
See, because that's how your peers should be about it. Like, I don't want nobody to waste my time. So even if right now I can pay for your time and anybody else's time is by sharing what I learned, that I paid my money for, and making sure that anything that has to be taken care of and handled with it, I take care of it. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, it gets you in the practice of doing what you want to do.
Yep.
And your pay is a platform.
Yep.
And then we properly use the platform together. Here comes some more money. So it's like, hey man, I'm really about to. Here you go. I'm about to spend the money. Y'all do it and make your own money. I know you can do it.
Yep.
Make your own money. And then when you make some more money, it's gonna help me make money. And then that's gonna help you be able to do the same thing that I'm doing. Do with other people.
And we say all that. We'll about wrap it up. But to say all that, when you're peers first, the friendship comes after. You're not friends before you come peers. Because you work together and you building something, you're going to spend time with each other. Your family's going to get to know each other and all that. Then you're going to become friends. Then you're going to be able to go on vacations. You're going to be able to do the stuff that friends do. But you got to be peers first. You got to be able to help each other out. You got to understand how you can help each other out, where your strength, where your weaknesses are, and make sure that
we don't have weaknesses out here. We have uncultivated areas. We have uncultivated talents.
And you gotta put the money where your mouth is if you want to get to where you want to get to. And you gotta start off where you start off, but you gotta put your money where your mouth is. And like you said, don't be afraid to ask for the money. Hey, I need a check for this. Like, this is my time, this is my effort. I need to get paid for this. What's your closing remarks, quote, before we get out of here that you want to let the listeners, some that they can take away from what you got to say?
My heart on fire, they never could crush it. Heart on fire, never could crush it. So heart gonna be on fire, man. You gonna feel that. Don't never let nobody crush you.
I feel that.
Because if your heart is on fire, that means that that fire should come from some type of passion, regardless of what's going on. Something means that much to you. See, but if somebody can crush your heart, that means you gave it your weakness. You allowed something. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody crush you unless you allow them to. Can't crush me. My heart be on fire, and that's when you can't crush me. That's why you can't crush me, because my heart on fire.
I can dig it. Well, I appreciate you being on the show, taking time out of your day. We see you got your work outfit on, so I know he either just came from work on his way to work.
Yeah, right.
He working.
That's
now,
why I asked when you said when. Man, now I was like, because I know, right? I just got off. Yeah.
Yeah. So I appreciate you. Definitely, the people gonna hear from both of us in the future.
Yes, sir.
Because we will be working together.
Yes, sir.
Where can they reach you? Social media wise, website, whatever, email, however. People
You can reach me on Facebook, Clarence Underwood, or you can reach me on Facebook at Minister 22, spelled MINISTR space TWENTYTWO. If you go on there, you'll be able to find my chat links. You'll be able to find my mentoring links and things of that nature. I also got a school that's up on there. Yeah, I got a school going and stuff like that. Yeah, but find me on the Facebook.
All right, I'll make sure I have the links. Again, I appreciate it. The Region Rat Love 219 in the building.
Yes,
and we out of here.
We out of here.